na akwaba e de benkasa TV native for nani nkonko hwe eye Sumpa FM na eye omahene yawo edubuachi e de nsimbi etodwa ahitifo anya asem ketua na eye Bank of Ghana governor eko eye mashibiri fi de nsimbi etodwa about eye the new eye Bank of Ghana headquarters omu AC. No chance in the starting of the project no more spent over 81.8 million US dollars. And a price in every cost could do $121.1 million. And it's a formal real project in Kakra as they do 95% of the finishing line. Almost spend over 222.8 million US dollars. No more real project will be a combination near the Adeno. In a could do 261 million US dollars. Now, I am money ya would do what you sent to it's in a project here, Musi, compared to a project and another Danko Gufado. A CSK. I take for us spending here for a similar project like this, around 48 to 50 million US dollars. And then a project I take for Marcus Musi, Namudia boy on my Ghana, and it's for Sanel Aquakudu a 261.8 million dollars. So it's okay, car is Namani boom and I say okay, car analysis boom or compare another Danko Kufado a year in the project. Scout compared to SSNS John Dramani Mahama since okay Kaboma as a number no NCC so awoni so na SBP no e kuna ko tie sema odi to dram da munina as
Bank of Ghana headquarters no na 81.6 million na epeja could do 261 million na sem nyina ne say na the initial valuation of the corporate headquarters of the bank no 81.8 before later increased to 121 and subsequently revised to 222.8 million dollars from the sea dino. Hey, Yente Bank of Ghana governor Asiama.
Mr. Speaker, the project was initially valued by the PPA at 81.8 million US dollars, but later increased to 121.1 million dollars after the Bank of Ghana requested for re-evaluation. This was revised again to $222.8 million, and I'm just running off, Mr. Speaker, after the redesign and inclusion of building management systems. Mr. Speaker, there were also statutory requirements, security needs, and sustainability considerations. As a result, the total project cost increased to $261.8 million. Mr. Speaker, as of February this year, a total of 230 million approximately has been paid towards the project.
Okay.
With an outstanding balance of $31.8 million.
Okay. Etino owie no sio. The first now mo sino ne ade ne bo nyina no. Aka 2% bi no ma wie. Na mom Dr. Nesadesen yakom a oye atwuma. Eti ono ba no ntimi nka say 2% painting. Eti ono so a follow suit. He's also occupied the place. Yentino.
Occupation of the building. Yes, my predecessor moved into his office before he left office. Why? Because this was allowed under the contract. Remember, the project is about 98% complete. It's almost done. And so my predecessor moved in, and therefore when I took over, I had no choice but also move into it whilst we continue all the other processes.
Okay. Yabeko achina enra o mampani jo mama edi independence day on Ghana for kakra bi. Now before then no Ministry of Children Gender Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection declared Taba Bontain to all regional and zonal coordinators of Ghana school feeding program. krataa no say termination of contract. Please be informed that the contracts of the regional and zonal coordinators of the Ghana School Feeding Program are hereby terminated with immediate effect. May I take this opportunity to thank you for your service to the nation and wish you well in all your endeavors. Kindly visit the Ghana School Feeding Program Secretary for your individual termination letters and hand it over instructions. Tibuam region, modano, zonal coordinators na yes, the Majumana Bawienti, Dr. Agnes Namomolate, MP and the Minister of the Gender, Children and Social Protection and the Krate Yaba. And Robert Penny John Dramani Mahama and the Ghana Fort Edini ye kama. Na omodia for fidei na o kasa ye de baby o kasa no say. State Ghana. About 2 years ago, you had 50 million Ghana cedis and the independence. Now, here Sikano ne won some officer was a sotie. Celebration cost of 50 million Ghana cedis. Previous years, Ebi Konanim, Yenti of our President John Dramani Mahama.
During the 58th independence anniversary, we implemented reforms to the annual Independence Day parade. This reform eased the burden of thousands of school children who march, sparing them from hours of standing in the scorching sun. They formed up on the parade ground only when it was time for their march past and presidential acknowledgement. A few years ago, the previous administration also implemented reforms, deciding to rotate the hosting of Independence Day celebrations among the regions of our country. This initiative was intended to bring the celebration closer to all our people. Unfortunately, this year we are constrained not only to interrupt the celebration's rotation amongst the regions, but also to hold it on a scaled-down version here at the forecourt of the presidency instead of the traditional Black Star Square. This is necessary considering the economic crisis our nation is currently experiencing. Large-scale celebrations often come with significant logistical, security, and infrastructure costs, which strain the national budget. By reducing the scale of the event, we wish to demonstrate a commitment to fiscal responsibility and the efficient use of our limited resources.
John Dramani Mahama say, "Otu sana mo we know he saved the nation 90 million Ghana cedis." No Jesus are 90 million Ghana cedis no e betuma ye niema bebre. O we no se boku foi. Eni nkronkro bebre ni mantem bebre antokwa ekoso no. Mo ma sumdue mra. Yenti o mampani.
And the spirit of unity and brotherhood that this independence represents, I wish to speak directly to you, my brothers and sisters, in Boko and everywhere in our land where conflict is raging. I do not speak as president, but as your son and brother, in whose hands you have entrusted a solemn duty. The people of Boko and other areas, it is time for lasting peace to prevail. Our children deserve to inherit a peaceful land where their dreams are nurtured, not where their nightmares are relived. They deserve to inherit a land where our markets are bustling with trade, not tension and conflict. They deserve to inherit schools that echo with learning and not melancholy. Let us not be swayed by division, mistrust, and the weight of past injuries. Let us give renewal of friendship a chance. Let us give peace a chance. This is not an invitation to simply forget the past. Far from it. It is an invitation.
Okay. And until all the other said, yeah, na one IGP to anamon eko so flame ya da bia no e independence from ne ade a mo ye no yen hwe ne ekoso